Well, it's a job I can do when I'm half asleep or hungover, and I can still do it well. I'm not even being facetious.
It's your duty to keep the store running in like a smooth manner or whatever. And when you do that, you know, it makes you look good as well as the whole store. So to be able to be in charge of stuff like that is really, I like it.
It's not corporate detailing. It's an easy work environment, so not looking for any pressures. Take care of customers, joke with the customers and the people and the partners I work with. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Here is definitely more low-key, more calm, more, you know, more adult.
Oh, my shoes are tight.
I'm crushing his head. I'm crushing your head. And I get health benefits. That's the main thing. A couple of trips to the emergency room without insurance, and you change your mind about working for a corporate giant real fast.
Customers are always right, so the way that you have to take it is in a proactive stand and just, you know, let people know that, you know, you'll do whatever you can for them. And that's all they want.
It's a lot easier just to give somebody what they want rather than to, you know, throw an attitude at them.
I try to make a point to talk to them whenever I can if it's not too busy, so that when I wait on them again, they feel more obligated to be nice to me. They feel more obligated to treat me of more of a friend and less of a coffee servant.
Some of them may come in with an attitude or whatever, but you know, you just tend to look over it because something might have happened, you know. But I basically like every customer in here that comes in here.
As a customer, I was always treated very well. That's what I liked about it. You guys, at least, you know, when I come in the door, you guys knew what I wanted.
Once you get to know them, they're really nice. If you really know their drinks, they love you.
When you memorize their stuff, it's like a smile comes on their face. They start glowing or whatever. Because it makes them feel important. 98% of the customers that come in here, I have memorized a whole lot. I basically know everybody's drink. It's not one person I really don't know.
Oh, decaf, triple tall, non-fat, no foam, extra hot latte, and a double cup.
A venti, sugar-free vanilla, skim, no foam, shots poured after I make the drink with just whipped cream on top. Latte. My goodness, that was so high maintenance on everything. That was real high maintenance.
They'll say, you know, they want a tall latte. That's fine. And then they'll ask if you can actually make that with skim milk, and can they just get like a half a shot of vanilla in. They just kind of change it, but after they paid for it, so that they don't have to actually pay for it.
Soy eggnog latte? Talk about gross. Grande soy eggnog latte is the worst drink that I've ever made. And I'll be glad when they take that eggnog stuff away so I don't have to make it again. God, I hate making them soy eggnog lattes. That's the worst drink I've ever made.
Well, during the summer it was frappuccinos, just because they're so annoying and they're there all the time. Like, everybody wants a frappuccino.
And my favorite would be like an Americano, because there's no accessories. It's a very gutsy drink.
And I can't... What am I supposed to... Okay, hold on a second. I observed one of our very nice girls here pouring a coffee and putting the lid on it, and her hand must have slipped because the plastic lid didn't go on exactly correctly, and some coffee splashed up, and she pulled her hand back going, ah! God! And the guy at the counter says, Good. Can I get another lid because it's, it's got coffee on it now. And she handed it to him and said, oh yeah, and I'm fine, by the way. And I thought, my God, like that says it all right there. He knows she's hurt, and all he's thinking is, I don't want to get coffee on my hand. God, I got to go to work. And I thought, well, there you go. Like, that's who our customers are.
And we've gotten to the point where we have specific customers that will take, like little chocolates. We have the tiny little chocolates up front, milk chocolate and dark chocolate. And they're only 50 cents, but customers will take them and then say absurd things, well, I spend enough money here.
Starbucks, in particular, markets its product. Here, let's walk and talk. As a lifestyle choice, you're too busy to do it on your own. You don't have time to make coffee in the morning. So, you need to run in and have the kids at Starbucks get your little fix. And because you're so busy, you need a treat. So you're going to get a little caramel on it. And if you only need a shot and a half, well, then damn it, you're going to get your, and they're paying a lot for it. So, they justify it like that. Well, I should for $3.40 get what I want. Which I feel like if you're stupid enough to pay $3.40 for a cup of coffee is probably says more about you than us.
It's a decadence thing. It's a decadent American thing.
It has created monsters, but that's what we cater to here. It's the fact that somebody enjoys saying, have decaf, easy whip, like all their little specifications are what makes them happy about being here.
I mean, if your life is that empty, if coffee is really filling the gap, which I guess, drugs does for other people. I mean, cocaine or something like that. I mean, and a lot of, actually, their customers, there's one guy, the macho real estate guy with the gray hair, who got the real deep voice, nasally. And it's because he, snorted half a Peru, apparently, in the 70s, because he said, I got off, when I quit coke, I had to get on these.
I do think that it does, the Just Say Yes policy does add to you being lessened, but, that's how they get business and keep business.
That, for a lot of people, it's like they make these jokes, like, hey, I'm going on vacation, I told my husband, gotta get my Starbucks, so we gotta go someplace where they have Starbucks. We're gonna think that that's anything but really sad, get a life. I mean, so drink another kind of coffee. I'm sorry, I'm, a lot of anger built up.
This store, what's our biggest problem? Who else sees the video?
You don't want to film him, because he looks like Vincent Price.
That's what Richard said to me.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
I'm sure that won't mean anything to these clove-smoking hippies who are going to watch this video, but,